Have you ever felt like you were born to do something greater? It's not about ego, and it's definitely not a fantasy. It's a real, deep feeling, as if there's a powerful force within you, waiting to be awakened. As if this reality we see is only the surface, and there's something far more meaningful hiding just beyond the reach of our five senses. Look around. Some people seem to struggle endlessly, no matter how hard they try. They're always hustling, but somehow they remain stuck. Yet there are others who move through life with a quiet ease. They don't rush, they don't push, but success and joy seem to find them naturally. Why is that? Is life just a matter of luck? Or is there an invisible law in motion, a law that favors those who understand how to align with it, while leaving others behind simply because they're unaware? Here's the truth, there is a powerful force working within each of us. It's called energy. Not physical energy like electricity or heat, but emotional, mental, and spiritual energy. It's the energy that comes from your thoughts, your emotions, your beliefs, and your inner state. Quantum physics tells us that thoughts aren't just fleeting sparks in the brain. They are real, measurable waves of energy that interact with the physical world. Every person is like a living transmitter, constantly sending signals into the universe, and those signals are shaping the reality around them. The sad part? 99% of people have no idea this is happening. They go through life believing they're at the mercy of circumstances, victims of fate. They don't realize that every single moment, they're programming their lives with the energy they radiate. The universe doesn't respond to what you say, it responds to the frequency you're living on. In this video, we're going to explore a powerful truth that both ancient wisdom and modern science are beginning to agree on. Thoughts are energy. And energy shapes reality. This isn't just theory. This is a practical guide. You'll learn how to shift your emotional energy, change your internal frequency, and open both your heart and mind to take back control of your personal energy. From there, you'll be able to shape your reality, intentionally. You don't need to believe it right away. You just need to try it. Because the miracle doesn't happen somewhere out there. It happens the moment you choose to live from a higher energetic state. And it all begins within you. Here's something most people don't realize: the exhaustion, the stuckness, the bad luck, it often doesn't come from the outside world. It comes from energy leaks within us. Every time we're angry, we emit destructive, overheated energy. Every time we worry, we shrink our energy and trap ourselves in negative cycles. And every time we see ourselves as victims of work, relationships, or life, we're actually handing over our power to outside forces. Even more concerning, most people don't know they're doing this. They don't know that every emotion, belief, and repeated thought is like a silent electric current shaping every single situation they encounter. Modern neuroscience and quantum physics both agree, you're not just living in a material world. You're living inside a smart, responsive energy field. Every signal you send leaves a mark. And eventually, it returns to you, in the form of your lived experience. Take a moment. Reflect on your relationship with money. With health. With love. What comes up? If your answer is fear, doubt, or stress, that's the frequency you're transmitting. And remember this, the universe doesn't speak in words. It speaks in frequencies. If you say, I want financial freedom, but inside you feel stressed about your debt, then what you're really broadcasting is the frequency of lack. And just like a mirror, the universe, completely neutral, reflects that exact energy back into your life. The amazing part? You don't have to change everything at once. Just shifting one part of your internal energy map can create a ripple effect that changes everything on the outside. Start simple. Choose one area of your life where you feel stuck. Write down how you truly feel about it. Then write the opposite, how you want to feel instead. Each day, take a few seconds, close your eyes, breathe deeply, and picture yourself living as that new version. Not just in images, but in real emotions. This isn't wishful thinking or forced positivity. This is frequency shifting, your way of entering a command into your energy system and sending a new signal to the universe. You don't need to fix everything. You only need to change what's controlling you from within. The moment you start to send out a new frequency, even the slightest shift, you've already stepped out of your old reality. And in that moment, you begin to access your true power, the ability to reshape your world from the inside out. When you realize that reality isn't fixed, that it's a canvas of energy responding to what you emit, that's when real transformation begins. The first thing to understand is this: your brain isn't just a lump of tissue storing memories and logic. It's a quantum machine. Inside every neuron are microscopic structures called microtubules, which act like quantum circuits. In these, your thoughts, emotions, and beliefs aren't just processed, they're broadcast into the energetic field of the universe. You're not just thinking. You're transmitting. Every thought is a wave. Every emotion carries a vibration. And every core belief is a powerful magnetic field, shaping how the universe mirrors back your life experience. But if the brain is the transmitter, the heart is the command center of your internal universe. Biologically, the human heart produces an electromagnetic field 5,000 times stronger than the brain. When you feel gratitude, when you resonate with love, when you're truly at peace, it's not just that you feel better. The entire electromagnetic field you emit becomes harmonious, expansive, and aligned with the energy of the universe. That state, known in science as heart-brain coherence, is when your heart and brain work in sync like an unspoken melody. And the beautiful part is, when you're in that state, your external world, people, opportunities, health, wealth, begins to realign, responding to the energy you're broadcasting. There was a man who lost everything during the pandemic: his job, his savings, his relationships. But he shared how he turned his life around from rock bottom, with just one small change. Each morning, he spent exactly 5 minutes placing his hand over his heart, breathing deeply, and imagining himself living a better version of his life. Not begging. Not wishing. But truly feeling it. He pictured himself grounded, abundant, helping others, living with purpose. And for those 5 minutes, he became the version of himself he had never dared to be. After 30 days, his health improved. After 60 days, an old friend reached out with an unexpected opportunity. And after 6 months, not only had he rebuilt his career, he became a guide for others, helping those who'd lost hope find themselves again. Because when you change the way you show up in the world around you changes too. This isn't some fairy tale magic. It's the magic of energy, governed by laws, guided by intelligence, and shaped by the frequency you choose to embody. Every moment you turn inward and listen to your heart, you're recalibrating your frequency. Every time you choose love over judgment, gratitude over complaint, patience over urgency, you're sending a powerful message to the universe. I'm ready. Ready to live with awareness. Ready to receive what matches the highest version of myself. Ready to stop reacting and start creating. The universe has never abandoned you. It simply mirrors you, not who you think you are, but who you're actually being. If you've ever asked, where do I start? The answer is always the same: start with you. You don't need to figure out every cosmic mystery. You just need to tend to your inner world like you would a sacred garden. Water it with gratitude. Cleanse it with forgiveness. Illuminate it with love. And then, the miracle arrives, not because you begged for it, but because you've become aligned with it. That's when doors open effortlessly. No more knocking. No more forcing. Because you are the key. This isn't fluffy positive thinking. This is the science of vibration. The truth of the universe. Awakening doesn't begin by learning more. It begins by unlearning, letting go of old programming and limiting beliefs that you once accepted as truth. You once believed you had to work yourself to exhaustion to be worthy of love. You once thought life would only change if someone came along to rescue you. But now you understand. The vibration you hold within is what unlocks every door. When you stop chasing and start becoming, the world has no choice but to shift and respond. You once asked, how do I attract what I desire? Now the real question is, how do I become someone who naturally aligns with that desire? Maybe you used to feel like a tiny speck, drifting in a vast ocean. But now you realize, every thought, every emotion, every intention, you're not just floating in the ocean. You're shaping the ocean itself. This journey of energy isn't about how much you can acquire. It's about reaching a place where you no longer need to struggle for anything. Where peace, abundance, and love are not things to earn, but natural outcomes of living in alignment with your true frequency. You don't need to do anything extraordinary to be worthy. You simply need to return to your original state. That place where you stop resisting the current, and instead, become the current. Life will still be life. Sometimes loud. Sometimes quiet. But now, your inner world has changed. Because you've seen what most of the world still hasn't. The energy you hold inside is the destiny you're writing, moment by moment. And the most miraculous truth of all, you can choose again. Anytime. As we reach the end of this video, the most important thing isn't how much you've understood. It's this. Are you willing to reset your life with a new vibration? Or will you stay hesitant, uncertain, and keep hiding your true energetic power? If today you feel ready to live from this awakened state, leave a comment below. I am the master of my energy. This isn't just a declaration to the world. It's a commitment to yourself. I am no longer a prisoner of my reality. I am the one shaping it. And if this video touched something inside you, let that energy ripple outward. Tap the like button to support our mission. And don't forget to subscribe so you won't miss the deeper conversations we're about to have, about energy, the universe, and the science of spirit. Thank you for being here. We'll see you again on the next step of this journey.